Now hitting on the camera, like I said before, this camera has that triple camera setup on the back, a 12 megapixel wide angle lens, 64 megapixel telephoto lens, then a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor. And as I mentioned before, this camera is extremely good for sure. This thing has, that triple camera setup, as I always mention. It's the triple camera threat. Yeah, as long as you can zoom in a lot, have that wide angle lens that's really good, and zoom out a lot, then you're pretty much set. I've done a ton of camera comparisons between this thing and a ton of other phones, and I pretty much found that this device kills it when it comes down to the camera stand-up. Now, not only can it do 4K at 60, but it can also do 8K videos, which is awesome. Like I said before, having that capability of just taking those 8K videos may seem kind of dumb and maybe too much now, but very soon, probably in the next couple years, it's going to be one of those features that's going to be like a necessity for a lot of phones. Just like how 4K, may have been kind of overkill back in 2015, but now it's kind of like, every phone has 4K, and as soon as these storage devices, end up being like 512 gigs for like, the base models, we're probably going to be getting 8K videos starting to become the norm. So that's going to be pretty crazy. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I think it's for sure going to be an awesome thing. The front camera is a 10 megapixel sensor here as well, and in this case you can do 4K at 60 here too. And as I mentioned before, and I keep saying this is seriously a really good front camera as well. I think the iPhone 12s kind of have a better front facing camera, but I still think this one is pretty good. It seems a little glitchy here and there, but still having 4K at 60 is great, and having 8K on the back is another really awesome feature as well. So at the end of the day, I can definitely tell you the camera setup on this thing is seriously one of the best things about this phone for 100% fact. So in terms of the camera setup, that pretty much covers it up.